Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and studying well. Today we will start a new chapter, that is chapter 8, Be Wise and Healthy. Children, you all love to play different types of games. In this chapter we will learn about different types of games played in the past and in the present. We will also learn about some people for whom play is work. But before going to start, let's have a look on the contents that we are going to cover in this chapter. Games and sports, difference between games and sports, types of games, team spirit, do boys and girls play together, national teams, traditional games of India, leisure time and relaxation. Children, as you already know that to keep our body fit and healthy, we must take good food and do exercise every day. You must play a game during your games hour at school. So, can you tell me what are games? Yes, a game is an activity people do for fun. It is different from work. It is a structured form of play usually done for enjoyment or for educating people. So, our first topic is games and sports. Games and sports are played by following a set of rules. They are different from each other. In games, more than one person is involved, whereas in sports, only one person performs using their skills. Games are a fundamental way that humans interact and learn. They provide us so many benefits for people of all interests and abilities. I must say, you love playing games and sports because these activities provide such a great opportunity to practice so many skills. Next topic is that difference between games and sports. Games are activities involving one or more people on the move with or without an object or implement, playing under mutually agreed upon set of rules. It requires physical as well as mental strength, whereas sports can be classified according to the type and intensity of exercise performed. It requires physical strength and specific skills. Games are played in teams too. Every team member's contribution counts, whereas in sports, the skills and abilities of an individual are tested. People who play games are called players, whereas people who play sports are called sports persons. Next topic is that types of games. Games are of two types, indoor games and outdoor games, that you have already studied in your earlier classes. But these are further divided as individual games and team games. Before going to explain individual games and team games, children, tell me what are indoor games and what are outdoor games. Okay, indoor games are played indoors. They include board games like Ludo, Snakes and Ladders, Scrabble, Chinese checkers, chess, etc. They are not only relax us but also sharpen our mind. Chess is a game which offers great brain exercise. In this game, one has to make moves very carefully to win. Children, you must have heard about Viswanathan Anand. He is an Indian chess grandmaster and former world chess champion. He became the first Grandmaster from India in 1988. He is also a 5-time World Chess Champion. Scrabble. It is also an indoor game that builds our vocabulary. It is a good way of learning new English words. Whereas outdoor games like cricket, football help us to maintain physical and mental health. It creates the spirit of confidence, discipline, and tolerance, and we learn obedience of rules. These games promote peace and harmony among people. So, come on the topic of individual games. In individual games or sports, participants play individually. A single player competes with another player. He or she performs according to the skills they need to achieve the goal. Cycling, swimming, golf, and archery are individual games. Next, team games. If you notice, games like tennis, basketball, volleyball, cricket, hockey, football are all team games. In team games or sports, two or more players play against a group of the same number of players. All the players must get a fair chance to play. A sense of respect, sportsmanship, and honesty should be developed among them. Our next topic is that team spirit. Striving to achieve a common goal together is known as team spirit. Team spirit implies playing for the team, keeping team interest above self interest. A team with good team spirit always has more chances of winning as the players always encourage each other to put in the best efforts and perform to the best of their ability. It can also be defined as playing with unity to win a game. Friendship and trust amongst the players of a team are important for team spirit. All members of a team are important irrespective of their state, region, religion, or economic background. Here are some important aspects of team spirit. A game should be played for the team and not for ourselves. The players of a team should respect each other. All the players of a team should follow team discipline. Each player of a team should have the right to present their opinions. The common aim of a team should be winning the game against the opponent. The leader of a team is called a captain. To be a good captain, one should be caring, courageous, and dependable. He or she should listen to the teammates and encourage and respect them. A captain is also the mentor of the teammates. Captains plan and discuss strategies with their teammates. All team members should trust and respect the captain. Our next topic is, do boys and girls play together? Many people in the past used to think that women should not participate in sports. They were discouraged from taking part in sports all over the world. However, there have been major changes in participation of women in sports. Many sports organizations have also tried to give equal opportunities to men and women. Therefore, India now has a high participation level of women in sports. Children in local games such as Kho-Kho, Kabaddi, Seven Stones, boys and girls play together as a mixed team. Whereas in competitive games or national level games, boys and girls play in separate teams. Women are encouraged to participate in both, thus, they have started to bring accolade for their country. India's women's cricket and hockey teams have made a name for themselves. PV Sindhu, Mary Kom, Deepika Kumari, Geeta Fogart, Mithali Raj, Hima Das. These are some female Indian sportspersons who have reached the top against all odds and made the country proud. They are the perfect role models for all of us. Next topic is that national teams. Before going to explain about national teams, children, tell me what is a national sport or a national game? Okay, I am going to tell you. A national sport or game is considered to be an intrinsic part of the culture of a nation. So, can you tell me, children, which is the national game of India? Yes, very good. Hockey is the national game of India. Like hockey, baseball is the national game of USA. Football is the national game of Brazil. Karate is the national game of Japan. And Taekwondo is the national game of Korea. So, a national team has players from different parts of the country. However, they play for the country and are identified by the country's name. The national team represents the country in various games like the Asian Games, Olympic Games, etc. The winning team brings glory and fame to its country. India has shown remarkable progress in the field of games. Children, you must have heard the names of some professional players like Sachin Tendulkar, Saina Nehwal, Sania Mirza, Leander Paes. All these players earn a lot of money as prize when they win matches and tournaments and made the country proud. Our next topic is traditional games of India. Games that have been played in India since ancient times are called traditional games. They are played using minimum equipment. Here are some traditional games which I am going to explain. First, Kho-Kho. Kho-Kho was first played by the people of Maharashtra. It is also a popular game in villages and schools. It is also known as a game of chess. The word kho means get up and go. It is played in 2 innings by 12 out of 15 players on each side. 9 players start the game and 3 are in reserve. One team becomes the chasers and the other the runners. In the game, the chaser pursues the runners, tags and touches them to make them out. The game Kho-Kho demands fitness, strength, speed and stamina. Next, boat race. It is also known as Vallam Kali. It is a traditional game of Kerala. It is a harvest festival celebrated by Malayali irrespective of religion. It is the largest team sport in the world. Hundreds of snake boats participate in races during the festive celebrations. As many as 100 boatmen can sit in a very long snake boat called Chandan. It has a crew of about 25 boatmen and boatwomen. Next, Gilli Danda. It is a game played with 2 sticks. The larger stick is called Danda and the smaller one is known as Gilli. This game is known by various names in India. The player strikes the gilli, which is balanced on a stone, so that it flips into the air. While it is in the air, the player runs to touch a point outside the circle before the gilli is caught by the opponent. Kabaddi, kite flying, dog and bone, marbles, or kancha, and hopscotch or stapu are some other traditional games played in India. Next topic is that martial arts. Martial arts are a form of sports practiced for self defense and fitness. Boxing, karate, taekwondo, judo, kung fu, and wrestling are some types of martial arts. These not only keep one fit but also help in defending oneself against the enemy. Learning martial arts is not easy. These can be learnt only if one is ready to put in hard work and is very self disciplined. Some of the other martial arts forms that originated in India are Thang Ta from Manipur, Musti Yudh from Varanasi, Gatka from Punjab, Seelam Bam from Tamil Nadu, and Kalari Payattu from Kerala. Besides all of these, some local games or sports that are popular in some region or state. So, local games of India are Malkhamb from Maharashtra, wrestling from Haryana, and Thoda from Himachal Pradesh. Next topic is gymnastics. Gymnastics is a sport that includes physical exercises that requires balance, strength, coordination, and flexibility. The movements involved in gymnastics contribute to the development of the arms, legs, shoulders, back, chest, and abdominal muscle groups. It is practiced by both men and women. Nuts are acrobats who perform gymnastics in Indian villages, cities, and towns to entertain people. Their performance includes cartwheels, headstands, and walking on tight ropes. Children, you must have seen men, women, and children acrobats. They are very agile and their training starts from a very young age. Besides all of these, after a day's hard work, everyone wants to relax with some of recreational activities. Recreation means doing things that give us enjoyment, relaxation, and pleasure. Our next topic is that leisure time and relaxation. Relaxation is important for everyone. People relax in their leisure or free time by listening to music, reading books, watching television, playing board games, and by playing games on the computer or tablet. Many interesting programs about nature and science are aired on different channels on TV and on many websites. Sometimes this has a bad effect on our lifestyle. A lack of physical activities can cause health problems. Watching television for too many hours can affect our eyesight and reduce concentration. So, it is very important that we spend our leisure time wisely. Next, yoga. Yoga is a type of exercise that helps us relax our mind. It prevents diseases and improves concentration. It is a group of physical, mental, and spiritual practices or disciplines which originated in ancient India. The International Day of Yoga has been celebrated annually on 21 June since 2015, following its inception in the United Nations General Assembly in 2014 by PM Modi. He said that yoga embodies unity of mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between man and nature. So, I hope you all well understood the topic Be Wise and Healthy. Children, if you have any problem to understand this chapter, go through the video and write your query there. I will solve your problems. At last, I want to say you that it is very important to watch the videos. It will help to understand the chapter as well as in your exercise too. So, it's time to do some homework. Here are some homework like difficult words and two questions are there. Learn the difficult words and write it in your rough copy and find the answer of questions and write it in your rough copy. Professionals, striving, mentor, strategies, traditional, opponent, gymnastics, leisure, relaxation, concentration, and questions are what do we learn from playing games and what are local games? Which local game is played in your region? Thank you to all children.